Hello everyone and welcome to the Bobcat Coach's Corner. My name is Mitch Fast and I'm the Assistant Sports Information Director here at West Virginia Wesleyan College. Pleased today to be joined by head men's and women's swim coach Mark Ziak. Coach Ziak, good to have you on the show.
Thanks for being here.
Well, the 400-yard freestyle relay team went to nationals a couple weekends ago at Canton, Ohio. They swam in some individual events, some relay events. There were 2 school records that were broken at the meet, and the 400-yard freestyle relay team finished 17th in the nation. Can you talk a little bit about that meet?
Yeah, well, I mean, that was our goal at the beginning of the season, and it's one of those things as a coach. You know, I knew it was a possibility. I had no idea how close they would come to, seeing that to fruition. But I think a goal or coach needs to hang out carrots in front of their athletes, whatever it is, conference titles. For us in swimming, it's getting to nationals and personal best. And so I knew it was a possibility, and we were oh so close at the conference meeting. Went down to Tennessee, the last chance meeting. We were able to qualify, and so that in itself was a goal. So we were happy to be there, but at the same time we want to get the experience. We want them to see what it's like to swim against some of the best in the country in their individual events and also the relay events. And so we went up there. Good environment. First time we had been there as a men's team, I think in probably 10 years. A couple of years, for the school in general. So, had a lot of coaches saying, it's good to have you guys back here at the national meet. Definitely gives us our program some attention and some recognition. And kids were actually able, we had a couple of people who 3 out of the 4 guys actually swam faster, swam lifetime best in their individual events. Unfortunately, our relay wasn't able to put it together. That goes, that's a little about with the training and the preparation. Excuse me. They had been, rested for quite a while, and so to be able to match their their entrance time was unfortunate, but it's all about the experience. We're there. They know what it takes to get there, and the goal for next year is to be back and score some points.
Okay. And talk a little bit about the atmosphere. I was up there. I know that there were a lot of people in the stands, a lot of good swimmers there. Talk about what that was like for you and your team to swim in an environment like that.
Yeah, it's Canton, Ohio. It's actually an older facility, so my biased swim coach opinion is that as coaches we want them in the newer facilities because they're the fastest pools. So it's probably a little less fast pool than was desired for that meet, but with the seating, it was three tiers around, and right on top of the competition pool. And a lot of the programs in Division II have all their fans and family come to visit, so and cheer them on. So it's a good racing environment, and like I said before, it gave our swimmers a chance to swim against the other kids that are the best in the country. And sometimes I think that can be they go in with wide eyes, wondering, oh my gosh, do I belong here? But I think our kids show that they do, and that's just like any other swim meet. Just some faster kids. That's all, and just need to work a little harder, improve our training so that we're able to qualify people for the evening swims. One of the things that we did, we didn't qualify anybody for the out of the prelims for the finals, but we went back and I think in all this, regardless of sports, we like to see competition, and so it's great to we go back at night, relax a little, and watch the final heats. Both men's and women's, had some really good quality swimmers out there, and so it's nice to see, cheer on some of our conference teams that were there, see them succeed as well.
Okay, well, with the completion of that meet, you guys now head into the off season, prepare for next year. Is there anything that you'd like to add?
Well, I mean, this was a big step for our program, but we gotta keep getting better. Once as finishing my 4th year, that was a big landmark. But we can't rest on our laurels. We gotta keep we're raising the bar, but as the bar gets higher, there comes more expectations out of the athletes and the coaches. You can't just do the same thing that you did this past year and expect to get better. You have to be mentally and physically engaged, and be open to new things and willing to push yourself and do the things needed to get better. But also, hey, we want people scoring points, getting those consolation medals, getting the finals. You know, the thing about our relay was if we swam our seed time, we would have been top 8, and they would have been All-Americans. And so, you know, for me as a coach, all 4 of those guys who are returning were not really that far from, you know, being an All-American relay. And so, you know, it's really up to the kids themselves. You know, what do you want to do the next year to be up there and get that little piece of paper and, you know, get that All-American status and score some points and show off for our school and our program. So.
Okay, well, we'd like to thank everyone for your support of the Bobcat swim programs this year. And wish you the best of luck heading into the off season. You know, we'll catch up with you some point during the off season, check in, see how recruiting's going, things like that, and you know, preview next year. So, for Mark Ziak and Mitch Fastenot, this is the Bobcat Coaches Corner. Thanks.